should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's my luck, push me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, come on.
Okay, y'all. What I got up on here? Okay, okay, chilling. All right, chilling like a villain. Okay, chilling like a villain. How you doing, Darla? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. How are you doing? I don't need no man telling me I do. How you doing, Moonlight? Okay. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Now let's get started. I know, I know y'all, I was on fire earlier. Now y'all know I can't do that every show, okay? So I just want to let y'all know I can't do that every show. Now y'all can't go off like that all the time. Now just every now and then I can, speak my piece. But nevertheless, we're still here to have fun and we can still say what we need to say. And y'all, of course, can be yourselves here at the Crystal Palace. Now, how you doing, Miss Michelle? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Now, let's get started. Doing really good. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. How you doing, Amelia? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Okay, now let's make sure that before we even get started, because Stella, one of her people, then came over and said that they was be careful. They gonna get the lawyer on me. Like I don't have a lawyer, and I don't think they want to play with me either, because this ain't that type of party. So, with that said, is let's be clear on a few things and let's get a few things and chill and listen to the Rat Pack music. I love the Rat Pack. But let's go ahead and get started and let's talk the talk that we talk, that walk the walk that we walk, and let's do what we do, what we do. Okay. hmm Now, let's get started. Now, of course, I am Dr. Amira Sankofa Kwali. You can call me Dr. A, whatever. If it's easy for you to do that. I was given that name through Love Lace Fronts. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Now, let's continue. Okay, so anyway, everybody, make sure you come into the Crystal Palace and welcome. Once you step into the Crystal Palace, there are 3 entryways to get into the Crystal Palace. First, you're going to stop at the Crystal Bar, grab your crystals and your libations, because we honor ancestors over here. We love our ancestors over here. We can't do much without our ancestors. Our ancestors are definitely blessing us and looking up on us, looking around us, looking in us. And our ancestors is what? Us. Okay. Just in case somebody did not know that. If you don't know that, then I will enlighten you on that. Now, the 3 entryways of getting in, and please remove your shoes at my house. Don't come up in my house with your shoes on into the palace, or you will get quietly removed. So once you enter into the Crystal Palace, you're gonna stop at the libations, stop at the Crystal Bar, get your libations and your crystals. And if you're wanting to join what we call the parlor room, that would be you typing in the chat. Okay. Now, after you do that, if you're saying, hey, I want to hang back, I don't want everybody to know that I support here our beautiful crystal rock goddess, because that's who I am. That's what you are calling me to be. And that's what I am. I got plenty of crystals for you. Can you wear pajamas? Absolutely. You can wear your pajamas. You can wear your PJs. Mrs. Michelle, please do what you feel like you need to do. Just don't come up in here naked. But you can wear your pajamas. Now, just take your shoes off. You can keep your pajamas on. I got some nice Michael Kors house shoes for you, or you can get your Coach's house shoes. It does not matter. Whatever kind of color you like, you can rock them. Okay. Now, we have what we call the outhouse gang, which is known as the replay gang. But we don't call it the replay gang. Over here, we call it the outhouse. We have one of our beautiful, wonderful sisters. I think it was Pammy that named it the outhouse. That's what she wanted to call it. So I say, hey, it's going to be called the outhouse. I mean, hell, what y'all want from me? Okay, so once you're entering in here to the Crystal Palace, we really appreciate y'all. Again, I must thank everyone for supporting us over here at the Crystal Palace. I really appreciate everybody's energy, and without you all, I would not be able to do these wonderful shows. Sometimes they can get pretty. Well, I'm from St. Louis, so I can speak Bougetto. Okay, for those that do not understand what bugetto is, that means ghetto and bougie. Okay, so we're more or less more bougie over here than we are ghetto. But sometimes we know how to get down dirty if we have to. If you come over here disrespectful, then we will drag you. The chat will unload on you. Okay. Now, but if you come over here and you just disagree with some of the things that we're saying, you're entitled to your opinion. We welcome all opinions over here, but what we don't welcome is the disrespect. Don't come over here uh trying to be funny about talking about lawyers and suing and talking about broke bees or itches or twitches or garden tools. And I think everybody know what a garden tool is. Now, if you don't know what a garden tool is, let me enlighten you. We spell that H-O, and guess what the last letter is? Okay. And so, and if we talk about itch, that means just put a, A, B, and that's what the word you're going to put is a letter you're going to put in there. Choose which one. Is it A? Is it A itch? Or is it B for it? And then put itch in front of it. But needless to say, whatever way you want to say it. Now, um, not all the time will I go off all the time like that. On occasion, you may get a little bit of that. Now, so when you come over here to our house, we are the crystals, and my crystals. Hey, we love over here. We love on each other over here. We are the righteous ones over here. We accept any creed, color, or any way men are included and are welcome as well. However, if you come over here disrespectful, I'm letting you know that right now. There is a doll for you. There is a doll. Don't make me make a doll for you. Okay? Now, either you're gonna get a doll or you're gonna get this tongue lashing on you. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna get some metaphysical work because I am a metaphysical doctor. So don't come over here and ask me what type of doctor I am. You already know I'm a damn metaphysical doctor. Don't keep asking me that. Because some of y'all, I think some of y'all, when y'all ask me that, y'all trying to be funny. I have my PhD in metaphysical and Dr. Divinity. Look that up and we'll see what the hell that means. I don't have to explain it to you. You have Google. Okay. Mm-hmm. How you doing? Walk by faith. Uh, welcome to the Crystal Palace. How you doing? We love you over here. We love each and every one of you. Now, what I was gonna say, I love playing with my dogs. Okay, so we're gonna start off. Let me welcome everybody to the stage, into the palace. And this is how we do over here: sugar and spice and everything nice. That is correct. Now, and I know they say the boys are made with puppy dog tails. What was it? Snails and puppy dog tails or something like that. I can't remember. But my mother used to tell me that. And I used to get a kick out of that. It was really gross, but it was really funny. So, okay. So with everybody being who they are welcome over here. Now I do use, I'm just laying out some rules out here. I do use a little choicey words at times, and I do get bad and ugly. And sometimes I may have to apologize later on, but I'm okay with that. Okay. Yes, I heard that one too. Yeah, so I might get a little indignant over here at times. I might even call you illiform. I don't like necessarily calling people retarded. That's not because I don't want to insult anybody who does have a mental disable a mental disability, excuse me, who has a mental disability. I would not like to do, I don't like doing that. So how you doing, Toy? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Instead, I will call you illiform because I deem you as illiform, meaning you are ill. And I just threw the illy on there. And if you're from the Midwest, you will understand what that meant. Bernie Mac did a stand-up when he was basically clowning one of his family members. Can't recall which family member, but he said the boy is illiform. And so we will use certain languages like illiform. Now, I'm not going to control my crystals and what they say about you. So if my crystals may insult you or anybody in your family, whether that is on from down from, any of your bloodline, they will do that. Now, do I talk about people's great grandmothers? No. Do I talk about people's grandmothers? No, unless your grandmother is my age. If your grandmother is 50 years old and close to 60, she can get it because that's not really a elder for me. Now, if it's older than 60, then I will. Well, if you talk about me, I'm gonna talk about your grandma, but I'm just not gonna outright talk about your grandma. Now, will I talk about your child? No, I would just tell you, I'm going to tell you that your child is beautiful, but you probably need to comb their hair. More than likely, here in this mommy sector, many of you all don't comb your children's hair. And I'm not talking about the people in the chat. I'm not referring to my beautiful crystals, and I'm not referring to anybody other's chat who do not comb, you know what I mean? But I'm referring to the mommy sector mommies who don't really comb their hair. A lot of them do. A lot of them don't do that. Now, I've seen some mommies on here to get on here that comb and take pride in their children's hair. So I'm not going to talk about them. So the ones that I'm referring to, like, I don't know, my Jazzy Life. I don't know, Olivia, you don't comb your children hair, but that's neither here nor there. You don't comb the little boys hair. But other than that, there's not a lot of mom. And Nakia, please. Nakia don't even comb her own damn hair. Nakia hair is matted with it. She's trying to act like that crochet braids is her hair, and it is not. She is balding on the side, but that's a whole nother topic. Okay. So, and her house is filthy. Now we'll talk about filthy houses and things like that. But otherwise, we try to keep, let me pause. Otherwise, we try to keep it cute, clean, and nice. Nice, nasty. You've heard of that? Remember Miss Michelle? They say I'm nasty, right? Nice and nasty. That's what that means, okay? For those who do not know anything of the 90s jargon, and I am 50. And so and then another thing, when you get to talking about being a colorist, a ageist, or anything like that, you can get it. Now, it is a lot of mommies in the mommy sector that are beautiful. Chrissy is a cute girl. However, sometimes she says some things that is disrespectful for me, especially the ageism part of her. When she gets to talking about somebody being old and uh the Willie Lynches, trying to make a mention of Willie Lynchism when she has contact eyes that are not her color, wearing different colors. That's also a form of Willie Lynchism, not accepting your identity with the wigs. And hold on, y'all. Now, this is not me clowning anybody over here that wears wigs because you're entitled. You bought it, is your hair. Okay. So I don't care about that. Even if my crystals may have contact lenses, I'm not referring to you all because you all are not being colors. Y'all just want to change up. I look at y'all as if y'all want to change up y'all little look, because whatever you're trying to do with your little look, you are entitled to do that. However, when Chrissy said what she said, that just kind of triggered me a little bit, and that really offended me. But other than that, we already know she admits it. She made a lot of mistakes in her life. She has children by different men and this and this and that, and that's just her life. And I'm not gonna keep regurgitating that information. I'm not gonna keep talking about that. I just don't like the ageism aspect that she always throws up. I just think that is so silly for her because her mom's about my age. It's like, girl, your mama's my age. So we don't talk about older people. Yes, I'm old. I'm okay with it. I look good. Chrissy, we can meet, girl. If you met me in person, you'd be like, wow, she's really cute. She's a really cute girl. She's a cute woman, though. And then you'll be like, wow, she's definitely mature, whatever. However, she's still fun. Okay. I'm still fun under the sun. But I'm sitting here with some popcorn and hot sauce and pickles with my A&W root beer, enjoying the entertainment. Okay. So I'm drinking hot chocolate and listening. I'm so glad because usually I come up in here, y'all be like, y'all done had me a pill. I'm like, oh Lord, I hope y'all don't want other people listening to this thinking that we just be doing stuff what we're just be doing. Anyway, Miss Michelle, have a hot apple cider. I just got done drinking me some coffee, and I probably shouldn't have drank it because I drank the wrong coffee, but I was out and about. My son, we had jitsu, and we stopped by. I was waiting on him to get a vegan burger at this other place, and I just so happened to see some coffee, and I got some coffee with some milk in it, and I probably shouldn't have done that. Y'all know I don't drink milk like that, and I'm probably gonna have to go to the bathroom because my system. I'm gonna clean my. I'm gonna have to pump my system sometime this weekend from that milk. Y'all know I don't. On occasion, I drink a little coffee with that in, but never mind. No melatonin going on over here. No, it is not. Thank you so much for saying that. Now, again. we're going to try to make this show really smooth. We're going to run through her pretty smooth. We're going to do our thing over here. And then I am going to come back later on after I work out. Yeah, no, I got to work out today because I have not worked out yet. So I got to make sure I work out every day because that is my commitment to myself to stay healthy because I don't want to look like Olivia and I damn sure don't want to look like Jasmine. I don't look like none of these mommies here on the YouTube uh, spectrum. I try to stay um, healthy, mind, body, spirit, and energy wise. And I love myself. I know I sounded like a nature boy. And I'm sorry. I really appreciate myself and I have self love. Okay, so it's 10 here. So I'm on Eastern Standard Time. Michelle, are you in the islands or something? Now let's go ahead and deal what we need to do here. So I'm just trying to make sure I get some of the rules out of the way, but just understand that over here we definitely like to have fun. And my goal is not necessarily to be nasty toward Olivia Mother. When Olivia Mother is doing some good things, cool. But I just don't like the lies for me. And then I didn't like the fact I would have just did a commentary on her mother and just left it at that, but the problem was is when she sent, I know that she sent her people over here and Olivia sent her people over here. So I just had to light that ass up. Now, if you leave me alone, I will leave you alone. But I am going to do commentary on you, but I don't have to be a jerk about doing commentary, but you started. Okay, now let's continue. Copyright under Section 107, 1976, fair use for the purpose of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted use by copyright statute that might otherwise be what? Infringing. But we're not doing no infringing over here because this is opinion based. This is just fact finding, and we're just explain. Some of this is excuse me, some of this may be facts, but majority of everything we say is our opinion. Now, some things that are fact is because it came out of your mouth. That's the part that is fact. So if it came out of your mouth, then we digest it and then we spit it out and we regurgitate what you say and we break it down to a even common denominator, which leads all up to you and we go from there. So we're not putting words in your mouth other than our opinions, and we will express, in my opinion, or use the words, hey, allegedly. Therefore, this makes it personal use tips and balance a favor of fair use. So don't try to come over here talking about suing anybody because you are a trap queen of trying to say suing me. Now, because you're trying to trap me into saying something so you think you can get a coin off me and you are not. So everything we say up in here is what? Allegedly. Look at the screen. If you look in the screen, and then if you go down my timeline, you will clearly see that I basically have already informed you all. And look in the chat, look in any part of my YouTube channel. It does state all of this that I'm saying, as well as me showing it on the screen. Okay. So let's rest assured and let's continue on with our discussions, guys. Like my crystals. Yeah. All right. Now, oh, I can't do that again. What the hell is the music at? Why do I hear Christmas music? What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Oh, boom. Let me exit out of there. Sorry about that, y'all. I was like, what the hell is going on? Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, give me a second here. Let's go ahead and let's pull up Stella. Okay. And we have every right to review your channels and do commentary on that. So I don't want to hear that mess, okay? Don't play with us over here. And if you strike, it goes both ways. Understand that. Okay. So I got the video pulled up. Let's do a share. Boom. Here we go. Now, I did take the liberty already to watch some of this video. Okay, now let me try to read everything in the chat. That's a great walk. That's great walk. Love it here too. Miss Michelle, I bet it's freezing in Canada. I'm in Canada. Okay, oh wow, you're in Canada. Did I know that you were in Canada, Miss Michelle? I think I did. Girl, Miss Michelle, can I ask you what your nationality is? I know it really doesn't matter, but the reason why I'm asking you about your nationality because you said you were in Canada. Because if you're a black, I'm like, well, what is it? Because I was going to ask you if you are black and you're in Canada, what is it like to be black in Canada? And if you're white, what is it like to be in Canada? Or whatever nationality you are. If you're Asian, what is it like to be in Canada? Explain, say your nationality and what it's like to be in Canada for you to be your nationality. I really want to know. Because I only went to Canada one time in my life and I was really young. I was like in junior high and I was almost declared a legal alien because I did not have my student ID with me, and my father had to pull out pictures because they was going to detain me. My father had to pull out pictures out of his wallet to prove that I was his daughter. They was not rolling around with my birth certificate with them, but that's a whole nother conversation. So that's the reason why I ask. Okay, all right. Somebody said Baja. That's hilarious. Okay. And everything is what alleged. That's what I'm talking about, darling. Get them together. Okay. That's great walk. I bet it's freezing in Canada. And it just looks like it's cold in Canada. Um, if you don't mind me asking, Michelle, don't think I'm not I just really want to know because like I said, I'm just really curious about Canada because I would like to go up to Canada again as an adult. Um, excuse me. I would like to go up to Canada again as an adult to just kind of check out the things. I like to travel. We like to travel in this household. So that's why I ask a lot of questions about people living in different parts of the world. Dang, that's loud as shiggity. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this all together because I don't want to hear all that static and noise, and it's just weird. Let me move this from over here. Oh, that's my hair. That's my hair busting up against my headphones. I was like, what is all that noise? Okay, I'm gonna fix my headphones, y'all. Every time I move, it sounds weird. You could have it in the headphones. Miss Michelle, me and my family was there a whole month. We rented an Airbnb. We stayed. We saved up the money during the pandemic so that we can have so much fun. Absolutely beautiful there. I'm French Canadian. Okay. And bit of Cajun and Scottish descent. I mix. That's all right, Miss Michelle. Okay, so what is it like? Okay, so now go ahead to lots of cultures here. Okay. I know it is. I heard. Girl, I heard. Yeah, okay. So listen. So I want to tell all my white crystals. I don't really care about you being white though, to be honest with you. But I am gonna say some things. I do not what is the word? I do not I really express myself up in here, Miss Michelle. You've been in here long enough, but I'm not really talking to you because you already know what it is. You and Darla already know what it is. But pretty much, everybody can get it. I don't care about your nationality. I've clowned my own people. I've clowned every race. So y'all can't be mad at me. And y'all already know I was in the movement. So I'm well educated on things. So don't be mad up in here. And my crystals don't get mad because y'all already know what it is. And if y'all feel a way, y'all can always hit me up and we can talk about it. Not a problem. But anyway, let me be myself, damn it. I could imagine. But Darla up in here got Italian and she's dang on Cherokee. Aren't you Cherokee too? Also? Good Lord. And Darla got a melting pot up in her family. Love it, y'all. I love it up in here. Okay. All right. All right. Anyway, everybody's welcome. Hell, French Canadian, whatever. Cajun, a Scottish girl, welcome. Okay. Jamaican. Yeah, I know, Walk. I know they got a lot of Jamaicans up in there. I know, girl. That's where I really want to go. Okay, gotcha. Lakota. Gotcha. Ooh, girl, if you're Lakota, I have one of my spiritual moms. She's what I call one of my spiritual moms. She's Lakota, and her husband is the Chief Arnie, and her name is Warrior Woman. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I'm well diverse in Lakota. So anyway, y'all, let's continue before we had start talking about race relations. Oh, my dad, that's on my dad's side. Mom was German. Girl, we always have a good time up in here. My grandmother was what's that Mika, what, no, excuse me, Milka. Is it Mika? Milk ma. I'm a mixed bag. Oh Lord. My mother's Creole and Cherokee. Good Lord, walk. Beautiful, y'all. Everything is beautiful. Y'all hear me? We're all beautiful up in here. And what I like about, again, before we get started, what I like about our chat, the spelling is wrong. I'm sorry. That's okay. Miss Michelle, you're okay. I don't know how to say it, but I mean, your spelling's wrong anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, it does matter. But when you get the spelling right, just pronounce, if I'm not, make sure I say it correctly because I don't want to be disrespectful. But anywho, again, what I do enjoy about our chat is that we can all come together and enjoy each other. I love my Latinas. I love my little white crystals. I love my Latina crystals, my little brown little Spanish crystals. I love my black crystals. And whatever else that you all in Asian or whatever else the hell y'all are up in here. 'Cause it sounds like a melting pot. So anyway, welcome. Okay, y'all, let's go. Let's have some fun tonight, okay? All right. Okay, Stella. God, ooh, girl, Olivia looks just like you. Yes, she does. Oh, Christian is so handsome. Christian is so handsome. Robin is beautiful, and Ryan is just as cute as she want to be. All of these children are gorgeous. And just because I gave them different types of good-looking children, they still are all beautiful, okay? Because you know what, little boys, they don't want to be called cute. They want to be called handsome, you know. It's the First Nation from here. Okay. Girl, you got to sound that out, girl. I don't know how to pronounce that. We are all shining, 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 shining. Look at all them crystals. We have a little bit of everything in my family, and that's just the truth. And I believe you. Miss Michelle, I love the term First Nation. Isn't that something has Stella is showing the kids on her channel, but she does not act like a grandmother towards the three brown skin kids, grandkids. Well, she's trying to do that now, y'all. So this is I'm not I'm gonna so when I review Stella on here today, I'm going to try to be as biased as I possibly can on this particular video. Now, it's going to be split into two different parts. I'm going to view it in two different parts. I'm going to view it from the scope. I just wanted to tell you all this so y'all can understand. I'm going to view it from the scope of judging it based up off what she's showing. And then I'm going to view it from the scope of based up off my opinion and what I think is going on. And I would like you all to share and do the same thing. Can we agree on that? Okay. Now, she does have some music in here. And what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut on me some music. Therefore, we do not get, struck. And what is the point of doing the video if it's not going to be a monetized video? You know what I mean? I'm not doing no video that's not going to be not monetized. So let's go ahead and we're going to put a little music with this just to blend it out. Okay. You're going to hear Freak Show, and it is the license is provided. And the link is provided. I downloaded it from, from YouTube. Okay. So how you doing? Let's continue. Okay. Y'all, as you guys need coffee, y'all still ain't got, y'all keep trying to talk about coffee. I need to finish some coffee this week. I come all these coffee. Don't wait to get on his job acting. Just playing. I'm just playing. God, I'm just kidding. Relax. Well, am I kidding? No, I don't know if I'm kidding though. Whatever y'all want to do for me, I accept. I'm serious. I'm not gonna beg, but hey, it's a giving season all year round. So I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's get started. Okay. All right. Now she does have a little music. So this is a time where she's basically celebrating Christmas with them. See, I don't know when this was. Um wow, Stella. I don't I'm not even gonna touch that. Um, since you didn't send nobody else over here, I won't get disrespectful on this video. So y'all can be y'all can say whatever y'all want to in here. I'm not gonna be disrespectful to Stella today. I mean, in this moment, because she did not send anybody else over here. Now, the moment they start sending people over here, then I'll react to them sending people over here. And then I'm not just gonna go in on the people they send over here, but I'm also gonna get in on the mother and the daughter. So if y'all don't want, so if they don't do that, we're good. But y'all feel how y'all feel and express it. So this channel, Mama Stella. Okay, so we're gonna look at Mama Stella. She has her three grandchildren over here, and I know that Mr. King is going to make his grand appearance here shortly. So I am with it. Okay, so let's continue.
Christmas. And the first one we're gonna do is everybody show the one that you have.
I got this one.
Okay.
I got the car. I got the snowman. I got cars.
Okay, can y'all let me know if it is a if how the sound sounds? Does it sound like bad because we're reviewing? I want to make sure that we don't have them echoing. Is Stella echoing, y'all? Are they echoing over there? Please let me know.
Teddy cake. I got the teddy cake. I got a snowman. I got the car.
Cool. Now, you guys have, when you do each oh, you have your, oh, it comes with it. Okay, cool. Do you want me to open up the paints?
I got it.
No.
I got it. But what?
Don't spill it on you.
I don't have any. I don't have any.
What color?
Okay, great.
Orange.
I,
Well,
Let me cut
paint
this. Let me
whatever
cut
else
this
you're gonna
music down
paint.
because it's
Here's
like
some
really
orange
blasting in
here.
my ears,
Some
and I
yellow
could
in
just
here.
have it down low.
yellow.
Mhm.
Yellow right there.
And that
Okay,
one, you make some orange
I think it's
on.
okay.
You're gonna decorate the
Oh, look.
house with these. Okay.
Okay, so far we're 1 minute and 18 seconds into the video. So this is definitely a staged situation for YouTube. Okay. But for what it's worth, I think this was a great opportunity for her to be bonding with her grandchildren, or at least looking like she is. So I was that snarky? Yes, it was a little bit. But it definitely looks, I mean, it's obviously staged. I mean, she's doing it for YouTube, but that's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's what it is. So this definitely looks fun for children to be doing, for them to be doing arts and crafts from the Dollar Tree. And that's pretty cool for as a grandmother to be doing stuff like this with the children, especially when they get older. You can do so much more with children when they're around this age as opposed to being 5, 6. I mean, 5 and under. 5 and under, you can have one that's under 5, but to have all of them under 5, this type of activity will be a lot difficult. Will be really difficult. So I think this is a pretty decent activity. What do you all think? So they are doing some crafts. Yes, they're doing some crafts. Um, dang, walk. That's cheap for a community coffee. Yeah, so I think this is cool. Okay, so let's continue. Now, we are going to bring Nakia to the stage because this is only an 8-minute video. So hopefully you all will stay with me and talk about Nakia. Now, when we get to watching Nakia, it might, wait a minute. Oh no, we're gonna do live because live has a 13-minute video. So we're gonna do the contractions started in her apartment. We're going to talk about those videos as well, and then we're going to get back into Nakia. Okay, so we're going to try to do 3 videos tonight. Now I don't know if they're both going to be on this particular channel. If not, at least we're going to do mother and daughter today. Okay, on this channel, and then maybe I'll take a break and then come back and then we'll do some Nakia. Okay. See, the children are really enjoying this activity, especially Robin. Robin is so excited.
If you want to have a
She
day for
really
your
likes
kids or
doing
grandkids
things.
to paint for Christmas, you go to the Dollar Tree.
I did this.
Okay, this is the one that Christian did. He
Okay,
did
so I do have a question real quick. Do you normally do stuff like this with them, Stella? Is this something just for the camera? I mean, well, I know it's for the camera today, but do you normally do stuff like this? If you normally do stuff like this is great. Because we, not that we see Olivia all day, but we do see Olivia a lot within one day because she's on live all the time. So I'm just saying, do you normally do something like this with them? I'm just curious. Now, Darla, sometimes you can catch the currency for $1.99 with my son. He brings to sale, blah, blah, blah. Coffee. I didn't see any of these videos yet. Okay. Or we're watching it now. And make sure you go back and watch my replay and you probably see more of these videos because all of her videos I pretty much have reviewed thus so far, this being the third one. Well, Stella with the boots do not get any brownie points for me until she make her daughter apologize for calling black people maids and monkeys. She needs to make her daughter apologize. Well, I agree. However, do we really want an apology from Olivia? Because will it be sincere though? Olivia has never been sincere about anything in her life. So any apology that she would offer would be like wiping my ass with that apology. And that's exactly what it is. It's wiping your ass because she doesn't have the common decencies to apologize on her own. And she meant everything that she said. So nothing she says will make me feel any kind of way. So she can keep that apology and shove it up her butt where the sun don't shine. Let's continue. Okay. Now, absolutely. So, so her offering apology walk means Jack shiggity to me because Olivia doesn't have an apologetic love for anything for herself on here. So nothing she says would bring anything. And I'm sure nobody else would feel any kind of way that she has called Wesley Snipes or anything like that. You're welcome, Miss Michelle. Well, that is I know, well, it's the decency for me. Yep, I understand. She does owe Yanni B apology for talking about her daughter and deceased grandmother. Yeah, but even if she tried to apologize, right? She didn't say Yanni's name, but she did attempt to apologize. But it really don't mean anything because we know Olivia meant it though. So what would be you know what I mean? Well, what's the purpose of her apologizing when she doesn't mean it? And she meant every word that she said. She actually feels like that. She is a colorist, and a colorist like her would never change change their spots. Now, there are times when there are people have who are biracial and they may have been raised in a all white family or what have you and haven't been exposed to black family, or even for the ones that have been exposed to black family members, right? When they have said things out of ignorance and malice that maybe, because of hurt and pain, they might have had to go back and apologize. And I tend to believe those folks more than I believe that, because I do believe there is a such thing as redemption for most people, but not everybody has redemption. Olivia doesn't have a lot of redemption for herself or for others for that matter. Now, so thank you so much, Walk. Um, Stella and Liv is one of the same for sure. I agree. Stella probably dated out of her race because to get back her own mom back then, possibly, allegedly. So I can see that, and this is all of our opinion. Walk. I also like the word. Also like the Mardi Gras flavor coffee from the community. She can't spell rand a redemption. Almost choked. Darla, I haven't tried that one. I'm going to have to try it. Okay. Now, this is really nice, Christian. It was very creative. I would have. So basically, that looks like you did the snow. I think that's really creative. I like that. That's really cute, Christian.
The
Net.
truck and the tree, good. And then let's see what you did. You have to let this dry, okay? We're gonna set.
Boy, boy, boy. And that doggone Ryan is a spoiled little girl. You can tell she is daddy's little girl. Antonesia and Gerard probably be spoiling the heck out of this little girl. She probably get on everybody's nerves in that house, at least the oldest children, because she is so spoiled, and that's okay because she is the baby for her daddy.
Set this over here to let it dry.
I did the snowman.
That's nice, snowman Robin.
Okay, good. Now, we're still, Ryan's still working on her candy cane.
And besides, Stella, we're actually giving you views. Whether you know that or not, we're giving you more views. By us reviewing your video, many people that will go back, whether it's 200 and something odd people that have watched this channel, that will watch, go back and watch, or 300 or however I get, hopefully we'll get to 1,000, that people will go back and look at this and be like, oh, okay, here's a grandmother playing with her grandchildren, and they'll watch your video. Then they'll go and say, well, let me look at her and see what she's talking about. Is she as bad as Dr. A says, or she's good as Dr. A says, or whatever? So we're actually helping to grow your channel, whether you know that or not, which is why we're doing a review. But we're not really doing a review to go to the channel. Let me quit lying. Okay, that's the total lie. I'm lying like y'all, like you and your daughter. Oh, but y'all lie. Some will lie too. No, I'm just playing. So the point is that it's actually scratching my back and it's scratching yours, so to speak, unbeknownst to you. So let's continue. Miss Michelle, if Olivia repent and turn away from her wicked ways, she probably would be a halfway decent person. That's an interesting theory, but I have no hope for Olivia, to be honest with y'all. But I do believe in redemption. Hell, I've had redemption. Okay. Walk by faith, not by sight. I think it's going to take a lot I think it's going to take a lot for that, but you never know. Maybe one day. Okay. I would let if we shoot. I can sell y'all a bridge. But nevertheless, um, shoot, I would if I was a betting person, which I'm not like Peach McIntyre. I don't gamble, so it would be no point of me really trying to put a wager or a bet on that. But if I was, in the words of someone that said it, if I was a betting woman, then I would certainly bet that Olivia would not be redeemed in this lifetime. Not saying in the next lifetime, it depends on if you believe in reincarnation. And I happen to be one of those ones that do believe in reincarnation. I do believe that maybe in a former life she may come back as someone else because, again, we all have, if we don't learn our lesson in this particular life, then we will come back in another life and it'll keep repeating until we learn our own lesson or we'll get a new lesson that we have to learn. If we learn one lesson, then we'll learn some more. We have to learn other lessons, which is called the karmic path. But whatever, that's a whole nother conversation, which is what, everybody keep asking me what metaphysics mean. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Her words are venom. My words probably are too sometimes when I I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when I spew certain things out of my mouth, it probably does come off as venomous. But hey, you come after me, I'm hitting it in the jugular. I will catch the rest of the replay. I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up at 4 a.m. in the morning. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Walk. Anytime you come through, we really appreciate you because you're a beautiful crystal and we love your spirit. You got the operation tomorrow, don't you? Is the operation tomorrow or do you have the operation in January? I can't remember. But anyway, definitely, you certainly have a peaceful night and we really appreciate you, okay? My new project is going to make what? What is wow. Tell us more about that project, okay? Ryan has personality because of Nisha that Liv is going to be jealous of. Ryan will be like Nisha and Robin will be like Liv. God, I hope not. Um Liv part, but I mean that is her biological mother. So you never know. Yes, definitely rest walk. Everybody say bye to walk. Okay, it's in January. Okay, I was like, is it tomorrow? Somebody's supposed to be having surgery tomorrow. Y'all remember? No, no, no. Someone's going home tomorrow. Someone's going home. You know who's going home? Um, Ebony. Ebony's going home from the hospital. So hopefully Ebony will be home from the hospital tomorrow. Walk, we'll see you tomorrow. Please watch the replay. Thank you. Amelia, thank you. Thank you for telling her that. Okay. So it's French. Okay, so it's French donuts. Oh, okay. So when you talk about them baguettes, you talking about baguettes and all that stuff. I've never had a French donut. At least I don't think I have. No, I haven't. I've never had a French donut. But see, I don't eat donuts though. And I can't recall, I haven't had a donut in probably like 30 some years. So I don't know. And I know that they do this one place over here not too far from me. They make vegan donuts, but I still have not had one. I'm just not a big donut eater. But I would probably try that vegan donut one day and I'll let y'all know how that tastes. And I'll find out if they gotta be get.
What I'm gonna do with the other kids right now is I'm gonna give you guys each a snowflake.
Can we use these colors?
Yeah, of course you can.
Whoa, oh, oh.
You know what I wish? I hope I do wish Gerard and Tanisha have more children. I wish that they have a boy and a girl because I think she definitely needs another girl, a biological girl for herself, and as well for Gerard. I think that would bring them even closer together. Because the children, she's doing such a bang up job, a good job with the three of the web children. And then the fact that I would love for Christian to have somebody to play with. And we're not gonna watch her whole video, by the way, y'all, because it's not really much to watch in this video. But we are gonna do a little bit of commentary, just a little bit. Now we're gonna get to. I'm gonna fast forward to right here.
Which glitter do you want to use? And wait a minute, we need a tissue, baby.
Of course, the baby got his
Put it
pampers
on
on.
here
But see,
first,
this is
and
the part I
then
wanted to talk about. Olivia, why can't this grandmother, or I don't know, I guess, grandmother. Okay, we're gonna call her grandmother. This grandmother, your mother, how come she can't spend just solid time with the children that are always there? Why can't she just spend the time with these web children and you take AJ so she can spend time with just the three children? Why does she have to take care of AJ and these three children? That is not fair to her. Stella, you really need to put your foot down, but you're a walking mat for your daughter. Okay? This is the point that I was more interested in is fried donut with sugar, with powdered sugar. Oh, ugh. That I don't know. How does that sound? I love anything with sugar. You're not big with that. Okay. Probably won't try that then, Darla. Unless they do it in a vegan style way. They would have to do some agave or something like that. I can't do sugar like that. If New Orleans go to the cafe, okay, got it. And I've been to New Orleans a lot, but I've never tried the donuts. But I think that for me, I feel really strongly about. No, I don't feel really strong. That's a lie. Listen, I think that grandmothers that you have to cut grandmothers some time. You have to kind of balance it out. I get Olivia's pregnant and lazy, but even if Olivia wasn't pregnant, Stella would always have them. I don't understand why she can't give Stella a break. Why Stella can't just do a task or a craft with them. Now, if AJ was around little Ryan's age or something, even if he was a year under that, where he can get up on that table and make the designs along with them, that would be fine. But see, the problem is why can't she keep her own youngest son while her mother does this particular video and entertains him? But no, she probably kicked him out the room. She might be either getting her allegedly getting her back blown out, or she just might be laying around huffing something, or maybe going to sleep allegedly. This is just all my opinion. Okay.
And you can put your sparklers on. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's a lot. Oh, it's okay. Just you need some help. Okay. Yeah, very gentle. Very gentle. There you go. Here, let me see. And kind of like this. Sprinkle. Okay, very good. There you go.
So right here.
Yeah, she like Stella. You're not doing this fast enough, woman. Granny, you're not getting this together. I couldn't. I really didn't do it, but I need you to really do it for me, right? Grandmothers are special, and they should be. Stella needs to let Liv grow up, pregnant or not. Okay. All right. So we're gonna fast forward past that. We're gonna look at the. We're gonna look at what they.
Okay, guys.
Okay,
Go
so
on the Christmas tree. Very
Christian
nice.
did his. He
Okay.
got his little tree. Interesting.
Look at this. Look at this beautiful one that Robin just did. A black tree with gold.
That's right.
Very
Yeah, two
nice.
Christmas trees.
Okay.
What did she say to him? Let me
Look
see
at
what she
this.
said to him.
Turn it this way so they can see it. And this is his Christmas tree that's going to go on the Christmas tree. Very
Yeah, two
nice.
Christmas trees.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at this. Look at this beautiful one that Robin just did. A black.
So why is Ryan? I don't know. Should I dare say this? So why is Ryan's okay? Stella is getting frustrated. You think so? Explain. What do you? Should I go? You want me to go back or explain what do you mean? I mean, how yeah, how do you think she's getting frustrated? Who do you think she's getting frustrated with? Just break down what you mean. I know what you mean, but I want you to break down for everybody else to understand because some people don't get it, right? Um, Now, why is and I don't know if I should touch this one, but I'm gonna throw it out there anyway. Why is what is this young lady's name? Robin. Why is Robin's picture beautiful and Christian's wasn't? I don't know.
tree with
They always tend to favor Robin more all out of all of them. And so I was curious, is it that because she's the oldest or the first grandbaby from Olivia, or and she looks just like Olivia and you in the well, the eyes, the eyes and the some of the face structure. Is it because you favor her and because y'all can trauma bond and dump all y'all issues on her like she's an adult? Because she looks similar to you, especially around the eyes, or is it because she's the oldest granddaughter of Olivia from coming from Olivia, or is it because you feel like she reminds you of Olivia, or is it perhaps she's the lighter one? I'm just asking, just asking. Because now she has to hold AJ. Okay, got it. Got it. Makes sense. She looks like she acts like Liv.
gold and silver glitter. Wow, that's gorgeous, honey.
Well, how come you couldn't tell how wonderful Christian did? Like Christian, you did a superb job. Now I understand giving them a little differences on the way that you say things because I don't like saying to my son that's really cute. You know what I mean? Because it's like he looks at me like, "Mom, I'm not cute. I'm a boy." My son checks me in the gate. He's like, "You mean handsome? You mean it looks good?" You know what I mean? He's 8 years. I mean, he's almost 8 in a few weeks, and he says, that. So he's writing, checking me about that. So I can understand certain verbiages that you use, but it's just your tone was kind of, I don't know. It's just the way that you complimented her, but his looked good too. He just did his a different way. He was just kind of more. He's a guy. He's a little guy. He's a man's man. You can tell he's grown up to be a man's man. He has a lot of Gerard's characteristics, a lot of Gerard's ways and mannerisms. So of course he's not going to put all that girly stuff, or he's not going to put a whole bunch of stuff on there like a woman or like a little girl would, because he's a man's man already, and you can kind of tell that's how he's going to be. How you doing, Buttons? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. So don't disrespect his tree, but go ahead. And one thing about this kid, she painted a black tree. Understands that that is serious. This child painted this black tree. Love it. Yes.
Okay, guys, so we have wrapped up our projects for
Wait a
the.
minute. Where's Ryan's tree? Okay, let's see. Did we miss anybody? Did y'all see Ryan's tree? I didn't see Ryan's tree. Okay, so where's Ryan's
Day.
tree?
This is what's left at the end. And then this is what Ryan put together. And we still have this other project to do, but the kids they need a break. Oh, Ryan also did this Santa Claus too.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so basically, these are the beautiful ornaments that we're going to be.
Um, I don't think you do this with them often. I'm going to be honest with you. And it's nothing wrong with doing different things or unique things with your grandchildren or with your children in general, because they should be exposed to different things. So there's nothing wrong with you doing that. But I think that this kind of felt like you had a point to make, like you had to prove a point, like your daughter. You're just like your daughter, actually. So it seems to me that you have a point to prove. Am I right, Stella? This seems like a point that you're trying to prove, like, hey, I do actually spend time with my grandchildren. There's nothing wrong with that. You live there, so of course you're going to spend time with them, right? Robin is going to be relive reality. And I know what you mean by that. She's definitely going to expose. She's going to be a mirror for Olivia, but I don't mean it in a negative way. Meaning she's going to show Olivia what it is, and once Olivia is exposed to the reality of what it is, then she's going to be like, "Aha! I probably shouldn't be like XYZ," but she's still going to be her. But yes, I get your point. But definitely, Olivia needs reality, though. But unfortunately, we do receive reality through our children. I'm telling you. You'd be surprised. And that's to all of our mothers. That's to all of us who think we know everything. Because I was one of those kids that thought I know everything, and boy, did my daughter show me my reality. And once children begin to show you your reality, you deal with it, and then you're like, wow, maybe I need to apologize to my mother. And my daughter actually did show me how necessary it was to apologize to my mother who raised me, because she brought a certain je ne sais quoi and showed me in my face like, this is what it is, this is how you acted towards your mom, unbeknownst to her. She wasn't doing it to be on purpose, but it's just sometimes the creator or your ancestral line have a way of showing you like, shut up. Okay, seriously. And that's what's gonna happen to Olivia. Ryan is going to show her like, you shut up. Yes, man in the mirror, so to speak. Yes, we do.
Hanging on the tree. The kids painted these. They had a lot of fun, and we'll be decorating the house with them. These are Christmas trees and icicles. Um, and also, look how pretty that is. Okay.
Okay, great. Congratulations. I think these are nice. So I do believe, I'm gonna be honest with you, I believe this is kind of, to do something fun for a video, to show people that, you spend time with your grandchildren or whatever, and that you are a legitimate grandmother, and to prove that, hey, I do love my black grandchildren. I get it. Right. But it was a little bit ingenuous. I'm just gonna say just a little bit. I mean, it didn't really look like y'all was having fun. So I don't know if it was because, and it might have been what we said. So I'm not gonna leave that out there. It may have been a situation where you were trying to do a video, you were trying to show that you are actually in these children's lives and that you do care about them, obviously, because most us grandparents really do love our grandchildren. I get it, right? But you may have been frustrated, as someone stated in the chat, and this is our legend. You may have been frustrated because you had to also carry a little AJ around on your hip instead of Olivia getting him. So it could have been a frustration from that. But I do sense that there is some frustration in this video. Or it might have been a thing where you wanted to do more with them on this project, but they were done and they were over painting and coloring, and you probably felt that, and it's just my opinion, of course, you probably felt that they weren't cultured enough. You felt like, oh, well, they won't even sit down here and do these crafts with me. But it has nothing to do with them being black, so let's be clear about that. What it is that children already are in school and this is the type of things that they do in school, and then for them to have to come home and do it, so it's probably, and then they're over to mom's house, and by them being over to mom's house, not grandmother's house, but mom's house, and because they're over to mom's house, this is party central, and they usually run wild and go crazy and eat a lot of candy and junk food, and then they get sent home, and then they have to get, reality checked again, right? And have structure. So they really don't have structure at this house, and you're trying to create or make it appear to be that there's some type of formality of structure, or that you do things like this with them. So for them, it was too much to sit there, because this, of course, and Chrissy's correct about this. These are the era of TikTok children. So this is not something that they're going to sit up here and do. So even with my son, he loves movies, right? He loves to watch movies with his mommy. But my son finds it more entertaining than movies. He would rather go to the movies and sit at home and watch the movies, because what happens is, even if he comes in my room and he wants to chill, as he say, I want to chill with you, mother, um he would rather watch a something on YouTube with me, as opposed to watching like Disney as much. And we have Disney, we have all the little channels, but he would rather watch the YouTube aspect. Or if he does watch Disney, then he'll watch a cartoon off of Disney, that is 30 minutes, because that's just what they're into. So that's one of the things you have to understand. They're not going to sit there and do crafts all day. They'll probably give you 30 minutes tops, but that's all you're gonna get, and that's no point in you getting frustrated or feeling any kind of way. And if you are frustrated by having AJ, then you need to put your foot down about your daughter. But of course, if you do that, then you're gonna be put out because I don't believe you have options as you try to act like you do, and it's just my opinion. So let's continue. I was watching Kim K talking about how North shades her and the way she dresses. I think it's funny as AF. I think so too. But I can't stand Kim Kardashian. Ugh. Anyone want two kittens? They are in my bath trying to play with my razor. Oh God, please don't let them do that. We don't see this happening, so we think it's for views only. It's not like she does this all the time. We've never seen, and I get what everybody's gonna say. Well, normally people will say, well, it's because she's starting her own channel, so this is what she's gonna show on her channel. Okay, but how come Olivia wouldn't show anything like this on her channel where she does this for her children, or she shows her mom doing this kind of stuff? Just curious though. Right, Darla. I love that North and Kim can hang it up. North Kim can hang it up. Sounds like she took after her dad's side. Amelia, she is Kim's karma. Exactly. I definitely Darla. She karma in the sense of until Kim learns from her mistakes, North is gonna keep on going in on her like that. But Kim thinks it's cute for now, but when she gets older, it won't be so cute. Darla, I thought I laughed so hard because North facial expression says million words, and I love her for it. Yeah, because she looks just like Kanye. So it's just like looking at your ex husband. It's just like looking at your ex husband hit you with the you suck. Darla, get your kids. Let's continue.
Okay, and then after we decorate the tree with all these beautiful decorations, then we're going to also post these around the house. Okay, everybody have a blessed week and
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Stella. Okay. I like the rainbow tree. I'm sure an adult did that one, but I did like the rainbow tree. I thought that was pretty nice. I thought that was like one of the best ones. Again, all the little crafts were really cute, but I like the little rainbow one. That was my favorite. Not this one. This one right here, this tree. The this one little tree, one of the little colored trees or whatever. The little trees, not the flakes. So we're done with you, Stella. Thank you. Okay, let's move on. Here's Liv talking about some contractions. And here she go with this whack music. So I have to, of course, cut the music off. We're not gonna watch this whack intro. Although we think the children are beautiful, we still don't like to see. We don't like to see all that. No, I'm not blowing up your air fryer. I'm not getting no money off of it. No, it will not stand the test of time on here because they're not paying me. So let's continue.
These contractions, these Braxton Hicks crampy like contractions that won't go away. It's like 3 in the
Again, hurry up and have that damn baby. We are so tired of you talking about your pregnancy, and don't get it twisted. Pregnancy, motherhood is beautiful, but I don't know. It's something about when you talk about it, everything that you talk about, girl. Anything you talk about is really disgusting. That's why I would never be your friend because if you begin to talk about me, then it would be disgusting for me. Even if you liked me, I would be disgusted by your energy because you're Olivia. Darla, just curious. Can cats be trained? I think so. I think cats can be trained. I saw this one. I'm sorry, you talking to Darla. I mean, you was talking to Darla. I'm sorry, but let me ask this. In my opinion, if you asking my opinion, I know you're asking Darla, but I'm gonna just throw my little 2 cents in there. I saw this man that I have posted on my YouTube. He's trained this cat. He when he does like he snaps his finger, he tells his cat to come here or do this or do that. The cat actually does. North is my favorite of the Kardashian kids. Amelia, yes, they can be. I think of all the Kardashian children, which I really don't like. There's just another continuation of the Kardashians, and I don't want to say my opinion. I'm gonna leave that alone. I just think they're mothers. I'm not talking about the children, but I don't that bloodline. No, it's just something about that bloodline. They're witches, in my humble opinion, the Kardashians, and I think that also the powers that be put them in place for an agenda, and I think they're definitely using an agenda, and I believe that they're using sorcery to get all the power they have, which is why every time a man gets with them, they drain their energy source, and then the man goes down, and then he has to get clean away from them in order to come back up. And some men never recover. Poor Lamar Odom has never recovered after being with Khloe Kardashian and being around Chris and even being around Rob, the decrepit self. Now, Black China, yes and no. Sometimes she doesn't come up. Sometimes she takes 10 steps back, then she takes 10 forward steps forward, and then she takes 100 back, and then she comes back after 50, and it just goes on and on and on. So
Good morning.
continue.
I'm watching Catfish. Sorry, guys. It's kind of loud, but
Okay, so if you're having Braxton Hicks and all this other type of stuff, then why are you watching? If you're having contractions, or AKA before you have the real contractions, we're not going to call them contractions because you said contractions on Braxton Hicks. Now, Braxton Hicks are mild. I wouldn't necessarily call them complete contractions. I would just stick to calling them Braxton Hicks, right? Because if you have labor pains or contractions, you will know it. You are 5 children in. I think you should know the difference because you're kind of acting like you don't know. Maybe if you get your fat ass and walk around, if you did more activities, then and all this stuff that Stella's doing for you, you should be doing for yourself. And then maybe you can hurry up and have that damn baby. Or I'm gonna tell you another way you can have sex. I mean, excuse me, that you can actually it's two different other ways that you can do. You can press. You can take your on your right. I think on your right hand, you're gonna take your left hand. You're gonna take your index finger, and you're gonna take your thumb, and you're gonna press that skin in between the index finger on your right hand side and your thumb. In between that finger, in between those fingers, you're gonna stick your hand. You're gonna press down in between that fatty skin and press down, and that will also help you to have. And that's the only time you would do this when you're pregnant is if you're trying to have your baby. If you're not trying to have your baby, this is a pressure point. If you're not trying to have your baby, if you're not trying to have your baby, this is the don't do this. So don't do this during your first trimester. Don't do this during your second trimester. Don't even do this during your third trimester unless you're ready to give birth. If you're ready to give birth, then you go bow right there on that pressure point. Okay. Now let's move on. The next thing is another way, and I'm going to give you a third way of producing children, of having or going into labor. You can also, did I say walk? You definitely need to do a lot of walking. Get your fat ass up and walk around, and you will be able to have your baby. You will be able to give labor. The more and more you walk or exercise or walk around, you can walk the baby down. And another way that you can actually have the baby is sex. hmm Here we go. Mine give me high fever. Mine give me hives. I'm sorry, hives. I apologize. They come with when they called. Um, I know my two cats have trained me. That's hilarious. They sit and wait while I prepare their food. I agree, Dr. A. I just see a little clips of kids, and I don't like the family bad juju with them. Yes, ma'am. Rose, exactly. I am well trained. That's hilarious. If Liv is doing all of this, there isn't. Why isn't she getting her house and baby together? Come on, Roxanne, make your debut.
Um, AJ, AJ's still up. See, I'm having one right now. I
He's
just
up probably because you slept all day and Stella didn't feel like really being bothered, which I don't blame her. Probably put him to sleep while you were asleep. So if you put the little boy on schedule, because it's gonna get rough for you, girl. You should have been put that little boy on the schedule. Now you're gonna have a hollering ass little baby and you're gonna have a hollering ass toddler. But that's on you, and that's what you get. We have no empathy, sympathy, or remorse for you over here at the Crystal Palace. You get what you put out. Whore.
just I was laying down in bed and I kept having the Braxton Hicks. So I was like, okay, they say if you change your position, then they'll stop. I got up, I went pee. Come here, what's in your mouth? We were
Again, he's supposed to be asleep. Why are you even live? Maybe if you get off live, put him to sleep. And you have to learn when your baby is asleep, you sleep. Didn't you know that you're 5 children in and you still don't understand that? Every time I hear Roxanne, I start, you don't have to Roxanne. You don't have to put on that red dress, Roxanne. You don't have to turn off the light. Roxanne.
shopping earlier today, my mom and I, and on the way
Oh, that's an old horror name. God, I'm sorry. I hope nobody name in here is Roxanne. I apologize. I'm so sorry. If your name is Roxanne by chance, even if your middle name is, you're not a whore. I apologize, but I don't mean it towards you. I'm just talking about Olivia should have named her child that. That's all I'm saying. It's just an old woman's name that has a connotation about it. I mean, do your research. I mean, you will find that that song that I was just kind of dabbling with, that's actually a horish theme song. But based off the name, just saying, just like the name Olivia, Lost and Turned Out, if you Google and you go to, I don't know, if you go to the Whispers is actually a R&B group that have a set of twins that sing, and then the rest of them guitar. The lead singers are twins, and they have a song called Olivia, and it's Lost and Turned Out. And their group is called the Whispers. And I mean, if you really get into the song, it kind of really is deep. And it's kind of a sad song almost. And it's like, I don't know why they be dancing off of that song, but it's basically talking about a woman who is of the night. um, a night person that, as Rick James will call it, can't bring home the mother. Okay. And so basically, Olivia uh, basically is a slave, and she went on to her grandmother's house, and she met a wolf in sheep's clothing, and he was basically a pimp, Philip and Jasmine, and met her along the way to grandmother's house, and he promised her he can buy her nice things and she can live nice and this and this and that. And then he got her, and then he lost and turned her out, and that's usually what happens. So, you know, and then he brought her in, and then he wanted to buy him a new Seville, and then from there, it just kind of gets worse for her. And unfortunately, he's taking all her money, and he's trying to break Olivia. And she basically trying to tell her in the song to break her chains and don't let this happen to her. But unfortunately, she got tricked. So that's the name Olivia. And that's a name that I would never name my child. But that's neither here nor there. And actually, Olivia, this song came out. Let's see when this song came out. Um, because I remember this song when I was little. This song looks like this song was made in 1978. Okay, so Olivia, you were probably more than likely born in what the late 80s, the 90s, right? Olivia, you were born in the 90s. So your mother already knew the connotation of this song and she still called you Olivia. Wow. Okay, let's continue. Be careful of what you name your kids. So let's
Back
continue.
home from the stores, AJ fell asleep, but he only slept for like 15, 20 minutes. Okay, so now he's on the ball with me.
He is wide up. You see him? Yeah, that's hilarious. He's going jumping up and down. She is miserable, and it's going to get even worse. And I hope Stella has to go back to California and leaves you with the little baby, the little boy, and all of the web children. That is going to be funny. And I hope they're not having a good day. They're going to lose it.
Like I said, he only slept for like 20 minutes in the car, y'all, and he's acting like this. Like it's 3 in the morning and he's fully charged.
You know why,
I
though,
need
Olivia? You are really
ABA.
stupid. You know why? Because you don't give him a nutritional meal and you're always giving him junk food and candy. And this is what happens, dummy.
I put the sound machine on. I rocked him. I tried to rock him to bed. My mom tried to rock him to sleep. He just won't go to sleep. And he wants to keep drinking water. And no, I'm not giving him water because
Why he can't drink water? It's not like you potty training him. You lucky somebody his age is drinking water, girl. Look at her. She is miserable. She ain't gonna do no but pow, pow, pow him, as she always fondly says on here. She told the children, she told the Web3, she wanted them that she was gonna pow. Did they want to pow, pow? And then she tells him, you want to pow, pow. And actually, she has online pow, powed him. Am I right? Am I wrong?
he's gonna pee all over everything in the middle of the night. No, he already had a cup of water. Anyway,
So he can't get anything to drink because you're worried about him peeing. Well, maybe at this point you need to start potty training him, and you won't have to worry about him peeing in the bed. And as a matter of fact, why don't you get? Why does he have his own bed in the first place? Like, do you understand that you're not supposed to be sleeping with the little baby because you can just easily roll on him? Do you know that in most cases, if I'm sorry, CPS steps in, they are going to insist that you get him a bed because you can easily roll over him and hurt him in some fashion or another. I mean, why are you having him sleep with you in the first place, dummy?
we can't sleep, obviously. And he just keeps crying like non.
Everything is cute. Him crying, I guess that's cute. He has the cutest smile though. He does. I ain't gonna lie. I think he's cute. Everybody be clowning him. They be like, he is not cute. And y'all be mad at me. But I think he's cute. I think all of her children are cute. Not because he's light skinned, he's a baby. He's cute. Ryan's cute. You know what I mean? All the rest of them are cute. Okay, so get off my back. He is a little cutie pie.
He's been like this all night. All night.
And if you do anything or you studied anything, he sensed that something. Children aren't stupid like you think, and like you think they are. And Olivia, not only are children not stupid because you're stupid, they sense that there's about to be a change. This is the reason why he's acting like this. Number one is terrible twos. They call it terrible twos. If you can look this up. Also, it's because children are aware that there's about to be a change in the family, so they get like this. They already know. They don't have to know. They don't have to know how to talk, Olivia, to know that something is going on in the family. And when they know that something's going on in the family, they're going to act accordingly. Don't you understand that by now, dummy?
Okay, guys, so he's finally asleep.
You should have had him sleep a long time ago. And see, unfortunately, because you trained him, because your mother trained him to sleep with her, that you have to lay down with this boy in order for him to go to sleep, which is bad. Because what happens is, guess what, Olivia? You're not going to be able to move around and do lives and jump up and open, cock your legs open, and to get your little, to get somebody to put their little wee wee in your poo poo. You ain't gonna be able to do all that because you have to put him to sleep unless they hit it from the side, which case I don't recommend that. That's pretty much nasty, right? So this is what happens. So if you've been raising your own child and learning how to put him on a schedule and setting up boundaries, it would be a little bit more differently. Now he still act a little funny because he does, the children do sense that something's about to change in their lives, right? So stinking not cute. I'm sorry. LOL. Oh my God, Miss Michelle, why not? I think Stink is cute too. I know y'all gonna be mad at me, but I think Stink is cute too. He wants to be. He wants his Baba. Mm-hmm.
For the last clip. So he was so tired. He's just so exhausted. Fighting that sleep. Anyway, we're going to sleep, y'all. I love y'all. See you in the morning. Hey, real quick, y'all see AJ?
So let me ask you a question. Did you put him to sleep or did Stella?
Eyes? Look at his eyes.
Girl, your feet are dirty. Why is your feet always dirty?
Here's his pretty eyes. Look at you.
Why you let him? You know how dumb you are. Do you know he could choke on? That's a Lego. Why do you have this Lego? I don't care about his eyes, girl. He's a handsome guy. Fine. But what I'm saying to you, Olivia, why do you allow him, because you're trying to look at his eyes, you allow him to put stuff in his mouth? Do you know he can choke on this stuff and you don't know what material is made out of? You don't know if it's some type of toxin or anything like that. Girl, you are dumb. Like, why tell him no, don't put stuff in your mouth. Instead, you want to take a picture of how cute he is. Wow, you're sick. She has no boundaries with her kids. Stanker has a mean look about him. Well, he can't, yeah, because look at his potential daddies. Or daddy, or whichever one. I don't know. Hell, I went up in her poussoir. So, excuse me, I don't know if it's the Chris A or Chris B. At the end of the day, that's how both of them look. They both have mean look on their faces.
All right, y'all. So we're chilling. He's over here by my belly.
And she's still letting him play with it in his mouth. You don't care what, just because you put anything and everything in your mouth, that doesn't mean that you should allow your son to.
You feel the baby? You feel the baby? Baby sister. Watch when I spread my feet apart.
Olivia, come on.
He
You don't think he can't swallow that? You don't think he can choke on that, Olivia? Come on. You act like this is something that one of your little bitty children would do because they don't know any better. But don't you know any better to give this little boy this kind of stuff in his mouth? Are you stupid?
Be back together. Hi, Papa. See all these teeth? Don't mind his crusty nose, but you see all his teeth in here, y'all?
Or he can chew on it and bite down and break one of his teeth, and then you have to run to the emergency room. And then you have to explain, because we have the video, and we're definitely going to have the video, and we're definitely going to show them. We're definitely going to show them that this is what you did. Not knowing full well that he could swallow this, you dumb ass B. Yeah.
Wait, the baby. Baby.
And I could see, like, I understand him teething. I could see if she gave him like a chew toy or something to put in his mouth to whatever, that would make more sense. I could understand that. And I know I hate to say chew toy because it sounds like he's an animal or something. But they do have things that children who are teething can put in their mouth, right? But not a flipping Lego. Number one, you have to be careful with this kind of stuff. Who don't know this?
You gonna be a big brother? Are you gonna be a big brother?
Are you in my jazzy life? Y'all need to take some real parenting classes, and y'all really have to be aware about teething ring. He may be a little old for a teething ring, but yeah, I mean, basically, or give him a popsicle or something. Give him something that he can chew on, that or gum, something that he can chew on that will soothe his teeth.
Okay.
Not this. This is not even soothed on his teeth. It's hard. It's disgusting, and you don't know where it has been. If it's more than likely it's been on the floor and you let him put it in his mouth, not only he could choke on it or hurt himself or hurt his teeth, he could do a lot of things. This is really like not okay.
Hey guys.
I swear, you in my jazzy life, y'all act like something's really wrong with you. I've never seen women that sit on a platform platform and do things like this and don't and act like they're unaware of how dangerous this kind of stuff is. God, here we go with this current on Boogity. She is a mom of many, how a mom of how many, and she doesn't know anything about kids. That's what I was wondering. So of course, let me cut it back up. I don't know if she's
Okay, so to get them to do it, they ain't gonna come do it until next week. So he dropped the shit off on Friday, and I still haven't gotten it. So the maintenance people have to do it, okay? But and here's the most effed up part about it. Girl, I got washer and dryer at the house. But when the people came to set it up, he could set up the dryer. But he
Well, here's the thing. You did kind of curse them out, Olivia. You cursed them out. What you expect? Do you think they're getting ready to go out their way to take care of you after you done went off after you done dog walked them the way that you did? Instead of having some decencies and saying, um hey, I understand, child. Is it okay? I would rather go ahead and get my washer and dryer, and y'all can just take it out of my rent, but I definitely would love for y'all to come. Can we book a time where y'all can come and do it? And see, another thing is too, the fact that you wasn't patient enough for them to go ahead and do it. They probably don't really want to do it because it's another washer and dryer that they could possibly mess up, right? And the insurance probably isn't covered under that. And by them unloading and doing theirs, if anything happened, they can cover that. But then them having to break down your dryer, they don't know if your dryer is already broken. They don't know anything, and them touching your dryer probably would not be in the best interest. So if I were you, I would just have a maintenance person come over, not necessarily them, but maybe another maintenance person, because you're trying to do something for free and that's not going to work. So you probably should just call somebody else and go ahead and have them to do it, outsource it out, and just pay them like $50 or $60, because they ain't gonna charge that much, and just ask them and have them, and they'll bring the necessary tools over there to do it for you, and you would have been had it done instead of sitting your fat ass on her going in on them about a damn washer and dryer. Now you talking about leaving? You just wanted to leave anyway. That's all you do is move. You move around like a jam gypsy. Now, and that's not no disrespect, because I do have people that follow me that are gypsies. Now I'm not downing y'all birthright, what have you, for my gypsies that followed me. But what I am saying is that you all are supposed to move around. She's not a gypsy like you guys. Okay, let's continue. She will be evicted after November, allegedly, Miss Michelle says. She, in your opinion, I should say, that's why she should have gotten the washer and dryer with the apartments, exactly, and they would have been put it in for. All she had to do was take a little patience and just say, "Well, dang, I really wanted it. I'm expecting my baby, yada yada yada," and just let them know what it is, and I'm sure they would have worked, more than likely worked with you. But because you have a nasty, effed up attitude, and because you have a disgusting disposition, this is what happens to you. Rose, make it make sense. Rose, that coat is too small. It is exactly too small. Your boobies are hanging out of the coat. I don't know why you put on Stella's little coat. You know Stella's really small, and you squeezed or squashed yourself into that little bitty ass coat. Good lord. They really don't have to hook it up. They don't. They don't have to legally hook that up because they did not buy the washer and dryer. I don't even believe all that. I believe that she didn't want to pay the price that they was offering because she's cheap. But instead of allowing them to just go ahead and get it for her, and then she just, letting them take it out the rent or whatever, like they normally do other attendants, now they're gonna be slow to get over there because she didn't went off on them. And then the fact that it may not be, the insurance may not cover them to hook up that dryer. Now you just need to get another maintenance man to do it. I mean, just that simple. Stop being so damn cheap. She loved to show her breast. That's the only attribute she got. How you doing, Circus? Welcome to the Crystal Ballad. She can't afford that price. Anyone remember the show What Not to Wear? Yes, I remember that. She would be a perfect guest. She definitely would be. Jasmine too, because Jasmine don't wear stuff that fit her physique either. Liv didn't look at the connection, take a picture of the wall before she got it. Washer and dryer don't come with those units. She has to supply her own. Damn, damn, circus. Shots fired. Um, buttons, but we don't want to see them. Exactly. True
cleans up the
story.
washer because the apartment has a certain type of pipes that he can't do because he might flood the apartment. So the maintenance people have to do it. Okay.
Okay, so dummy, that makes sense to me. Everything you just said makes sense. I mean, what, why didn't you just ask them? You should have just been patient. That's the bottom line. And then all you had to do was tell them, say, hey, I'm about to have my baby. If you would talk to them nice, maybe personally went over to the apartment, what they call it, to make the office, the apartment office, and just went over there and talked to them with your big belly, and been in person and just talked to them, be like, look, can you guys please, the damsel in distress that you always play with everybody else when you get on the YouTube streets, you should apply that same energy and went over there and talked to them, and they would have hooked you up. But you got to be patient. Who the f you think you are? You probably went over there privileged, thinking that you own everything and thinking that you're better than everybody, and thinking that, oh yes, the world owes me, and that's probably why they treat you the way that they do. So if you wanted to leave, that'd be your problem. You'll be the one breaking that lease. You're going to be the one that's going to have something else onto your credit. Now, buttons, but we don't want to see them. Stacy and Clinton taught me how to dress. Yes, ma'am. They're pretty good, though, actually. No, she said the apartment was going to bring them, but she couldn't wait for them. Exactly. Darla, I love that show. Now, this is what they get. Hmm. She said the apartments ordered them. Yeah, but she didn't want to wait for it. She was like, it's taking too long, yada yada yada. She had to have a washer dryer. Now the washer and dryer don't even go with the unit that I mean, don't even go with the wall type that she has, the pipes that she has. So damn it. I mean, who don't know that, girl? That's how you know. This is Liv, listen to me. This is the reason why you need a man or someone who knows a lot more about maintenance stuff or appliances and stuff. You know what I mean? This is when a man comes in. This is when your child's father should have came in and helped you with this kind of thing, and you wouldn't have to worry about this kind of stuff. Hello? Damn. Now let's talk about that. I don't need a man. Yes, you do, girl. You are one of the main people that need a man. You need a manager. Maybe not a man, maybe the man, maybe the manager, but if man so happen to be in that title, because manager begins with man. Okay. As my mother would say, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. Yes, my mother used to say that too. And she also used to say, and I'm going to tell you and Stella, excuses are only good for those that make them. So my mother is you guys' elder. So bow down. Liv probably went and got an old used washer and dryer.
But we right now, the maintenance people in my apartment ain't shit. Okay. So to get them to do it, they ain't gonna come do it until next.
Olivia, maintenance, that you're not the only itch that they have to see. They probably have a whole complex of people that they have to deal with. You're not what you want is not priority. It is not number one uno. They probably got floods, they probably got holes in the wall. There's probably a lot of things that's going on all around in that apartment, so therefore they can't do everything. So what your best bet is to just go ahead and hire a maintenance person to come in and get the right particular pipe or hose or whatever for that particular unit. I mean, really that simple. Or your fat ass should have waited until they ordered it for you. It's just really that simple. So you wasted time, money, and energy in trying to do something that you have no knowledge of. And when you don't have knowledge of something, then you need to ask somebody instead of assumption.
Week. So he dropped the shit off on Friday, and I still haven't gotten anything done at the house. Say hi. So you see all these bags? Yeah, and there's one down there. Anyway, he's ready to go. I'm ready.
That's your fault. And for you to be 9 months pregnant, that's how you need. Again, let's go back to the man thing. If your child's father was there, then he could have done the laundry for you. He could have gotten that situation with the washer and dryer settled. Your mom could have been able to relax a lot more, because after all, you said AJ is his daddy, so he would have had his son as well. You could have been kicking up them little fat porky pig feet, and you would have been able to chill a little bit more. But because you're the type of person that you are, this is what happens, because everything is done backwards around you, because you are a backwards baboon. But let's continue. And most apartments have a special company they order from, exactly because they know exactly the precise um measurements, the directions, and the pipes, and this, the that, this, and they can certainly get everything taken care of. But because you're so impatient and because you're so dumb and stupid and you hard headed, you don't listen to anybody. This is what happens to a hard head, make a soft behind. Before my brother in law passed away, he taught me and my sister how to do home maintenance. I can install a new faucet, hang a ceiling fan. Hell, we can even build a small building to hold hay and tack. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, darling. And I know how to change oil. I know how to change it. I know how to change the tire. I know how to do a lot of little stuff, but that's what I got a man for. But whatever.
We
Olivia
just left the
can't
laundromat.
do none of that.
We're about to leave. We're getting some gas, okay? We're getting some
She
gas.
can't even wash her ass hardly. She don't even know how to wash dishes. She don't even know how to maintain a house or be a mother or to even cook for that matter. Only thing she knows how to do is lay on her tired ass fat back.
Real quick, and then we're going over to Walmart. You know what? I'm not even gonna talk about. I'm irritated. I'm blessed.
Cash money tips, but you up high on the list or manager will tell you they will charge a fee to get it done fast. So pay the damn fee or be patient. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck going to the laundromat, and you're 9 months pregnant, and on top of which you're about to blow any day now, mighty blow, and you could get have your child any day now. So, do you really want to be dealing with this kind of stuff while you're waiting on this stuff to get done? No. If you would have handled it right the first time, you probably by now would have had your washer and dryer. But because you're impatient, because you're stupid ass, because you're evil, because you're cunning, manipulative, and a all around superb bitch. This is what happens. The circles under her eyes alarm me. Yes, because there is a lack of iron. There's let me say something else. It seems as if there's some type of deficiency problem in the body. You got me going in circles. Bing, bing, bing. All around and round I go. I'm strung out over you, spun out over you. I need you, baby. I'm spun out over you. I need you, baby. I'm spun out over you. Okay, Olivia, that's how the apartments people feel. They don't give a shit.
I'm blessed.
I mean,
Even though I can use my own washer at my own house because it's just sitting right there, ready to be used. I'm still blessed that I can bring my ass over here and wash. And actually, it was only like 2 big loads, and my mom.
but just think about when you get that little baby there. I almost said pissy baby. No, when that baby start peeing and pooping and doing all this stuff, kind of stuff like that, it's going to be a lot inconvenience to not have access to all of that and have to really wash everything out by hand and have to hang it on the um bathroom or whatever. And then you're gonna have other children come over, and then you're gonna have other children come over that may have accidents. AJ still have accidents, which is natural, right? But he's not potty trained on, he doesn't have the ability to get up and go to the bathroom because you have not trained him though. So now you're gonna have two children in pampers, and then you have 3 older children. So I'm sure you're going to try to make those older children your slaves and doing everything for you when they come over. You're probably going to want them to come over more just so they can help you. You're going to have them helping you. You're going to have Stella helping you. And you basically are going to have everybody doing everything for you that you won't do for yourself. And then the things that you are doing for yourself, you probably shouldn't be doing in the first place because you just had a child and you're pregnant, 9 months pregnant. So it doesn't make no sense that you would go out and wash clothes while you anything could happen to you right now. I'm not saying she's handicapped because she's pregnant or anything like that. She couldn't do anything, but I'm just saying, think about it. She has the baby with her. She has all these clothes. This is like unplausible. And if you just would have waited and been patient enough and found somebody that was going to be supportive towards you and you was going to receive his help, then you would have had somebody there. I'm not talking about marriage. I'm not talking about this big thing. And why you talking about co-parenting? And if he respect you or loved you like you said he did, then he would have been there and he could have gotten all this taken care of for you. But because you're such a bitch and an asshole, that nobody really wants to do anything for you. But neither here. I hope she found a doctor for delivery. She said she did. Did Liv say she take prenatals? No, she did not. Her body is too large, too big. Her breast is showing up. Amelia, I have never heard her talk about taking them. She needs to cover her coat. And also, while your breast is out like that, you know you're in Texas, you're not in Florida. Do you understand that you can get a chest cold by having all of that open like that, you dumbass? Sorry. If you can't fasten your coat, it's too damn small. The coat may be Stella's. Yeah, while you get no shirts that you can cut up, you should have bought a fitting coat. Yeah, it's too big on her. I'm sorry to say. The apartments usually charges about 25 to 30 a month to rent the washers from them. Sounds like Liv didn't want to pay that.
Mama came with me, the baby came with me, and it happened. Everything was like real
Well, come
smooth.
to think of it, I thought your mom was rich and she had this lawyer and she has all these properties. She is an entrepreneur. She's going to show everybody how to become an entrepreneur. And of course, your mother is a soundboard that everybody can talk to because she is like an angel in your words. So she sold ice cream. Your grandfather, of course, according to you, had an ice cream shop. My biological father did too, for the record. Why y'all want to come over here and talk about him? He actually has owned businesses. He had a grocery store and a ice cream parlor, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so entrepreneurship is in my blood. But anyway, let's continue. You said that your mother, no, sold ice cream on the beach, and she walked up and down and made $500 on the weekend. Or did your mother say that? I can't recall. One of you have to say that. But anyway, that's what happened. And so your mother has all this property. She's like, she's so rich, and y'all sharing. You have multitude of cars, and the reason why she didn't do that, give you anything or help you out with a lawyer, and according to this person, they said that Stella has a lawyer, and they're big on a lawyer, and she'll sue people that talk about her or that stalk her, which I've never stalked her. I don't know where y'all stay at. I've never been to your residence, so nothing I've done is stalking you, Dumas. Okay, so let's continue. You can't stalk somebody. I don't know where you live at. Never put your address out there, so I don't know what you're talking about. And if I did know your address, I still wouldn't put it out there because I don't give a fuck. But anyway, let's continue. Now, you state according to you, but yet you said that Stella has several cars, and she's just letting you borrow hers until you can get one of your own because you don't want to bum off your mother, but yet you use your mother like Mimi the maid. But let's continue. I don't really have much to say for this reaction. At least she's not saying anything that would get me mad at her. No problem, Moon. Right. Liv comes from a generational wealth, and your parents and all these other entities, all your ancestors are so rich, but yet you had to get a used old Mercedes in Gerard's name. Okay. And Gerard had to actually get it with his money. And if you're so rich, why didn't you get your GED or high school diploma? And how come you have to do nothing?
Right now he's acting up, but he was being a real good boy a minute ago. He didn't take a nap because of course he's gonna fight his sleep, so he didn't want to nap. He couldn't nap over here because him and my mom just stayed in the car. We actually cleaned out the car. We got a lot of stuff done, so that's good. But now we're gonna go to Walmart because we gotta pick up a few things. We gotta get.
But again, if he needs a nap, he's tired, he's cranky. Why are you rolling this little boy around like that? He's really tired. He wants to get some sleep. So at some point in time, somebody needs, maybe one person needs to sit at home with him and the other person goes to Walmart. Don't you understand? Can't you read the room and understand when your children are just tired and they don't feel well? And maybe he wants to go sit down. Acting up, crying is acting up. I can't exactly. He's no, this is his only means of communicating. He can't outright say, "Stupid mommy, I don't feel like it. I am over it. I want to go home. I am hungry. I am frustrated. And perhaps maybe my pamper is very wet. And maybe I'm about to get it even more soaked. And you probably need to change me allegedly, mommy. Can you help me out in some kind of way?" But because he can't say all that, he'll start just kind of hollering or making a little whiny noise because that's the only way he knows how to communicate and get to you. And when children usually cry, they get commanded, are able to command whatever that they need from you. He needs a nap. He's probably cranky. But didn't he just wake up from a nap? Because he seems like he's always, you and Stella are always trying to put this boy to sleep. And that's why he doesn't know his days from his nights. She did say that she has court coming up. I know the divorce and the custody is done. Whether if it's the child support, it sounds like it probably be the child support, or she's gonna probably bring up this whole thing about Ryan. She probably trying to put it might be the child support, allegedly, as well as trying to put Gerard in contempt, is what they call it. Now, how come she has moved from place to place, not paying for her bills if has so much money? Exactly. That's my thing. I also want to know how come your credit is so bad if your mother is so rich. Doctor, I'm going to the boom boom room. No problem, Miss Michelle. Boom boom room is still just as same immunities. Remember. Um, I didn't have anything to say, but now I do because live crying isn't acting up. It's communication. Exactly what I just said, and you agree with me. Thank you so much, Moon. Darla Hayes. Um, Also, why does she have evictions or car repos? I don't know. We have to ask her since they're so rich. Rose, how you doing, Rose? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. LOL, Michelle. We know what you meant. We sure did. Let's continue.
Oh, hopefully the pharmacy's open. I gotta stop at the pharmacy and I gotta return something. So yeah. So anyway, I'll see you at the store because she's on my nerves. Okay, girl. Yeah, I made it. About to close, but I made it. Is it Weeble wobbling? Yeah.
So just give him a little toy, Olivia. Why didn't you comb the little boy hair? And let me tell you something. I don't think it's anything wrong with her doing the afro for the record, but it just should be moisturized. That's all. If she's gonna twist it up like that, kind of twist it up and kind of let it like into a foggy type of afro thing going, moisturize it. That's all you gotta do. Moisturize. Keep moisturized in this hair. Because dry, nobody deserves to walk around with a dry head.
You got water? Come over here.
I know my philosophy. Nappy is happy. And that's another thing. Someone can run up and snatch that little boy and run really fast. You have to hold that little boy's hand. You don't just let the little boy. Who raised you?
Come on.
He's gonna go with the other family.
You look so cute. We gotta put your hood on. It's cold. Let me see. Hi, baby. I don't like it. Yeah, so we're done shopping. Got some stuff. I got some stuff. We're going up.
That's why he needs a hat. He needs one of those little what we call skull caps. Some people call them scullies. Some people call them toboggans. If you get him a little cute toboggan with Elmo on it, perhaps he will wear it. Get him some Elmo gloves and an Elmo hat. Just some advice, dumbass.
Oh, girl. Finally, we've been in
Go and shave that mustache.
the store for like 2 hours probably. All right, y'all. So I just got home. We home. home. Oh, he's right here. Damn it, Mama.
How you doing, Passion? Thanks again. You are a lifesaver. Thank you so much. Every black boy needs a father if possible. I definitely do agree with that. Um, she never did the web hair either. Web children hair, hair either. Yep, Stella raised her terribly. Stella raised her.
Mom has my key. Okay, so the guy is next to me is going to move,
Allegedly.
so I need to park these parts. But my mom took the key to get in the house. I know, baby. Yeah, I'm having these type of contractions that actually hurt. Like it feels a little worse than Braxton Hicks. You know, the Braxton Hicks is more like of a tightening, but my contractions feel more like cramps now. So I did a lot of walking. Where the heck did my mom go? She knew they were about to move. All right, she's gonna the key. I'll see you guys when we get in the house. We gotta take all this crap in the house, and I'm gonna start in on the baby stuff. And I'm probably gonna go live because I didn't post anything today. But I got organized baby stuff. Hey, what's going on? We're gonna go in the house in 1 minute. Wait. Yeah, so I'm home and I'm about to fry up some chicken real quick.
Why are you so upset?
Just mix this up with the flour. Okay, I'm about to fry it up.
Ew.
Just chicken tenders right there. So I'm about to do this real quick. I gotta feed the baby. He's starving.
Oh my
And
god.
so she's gonna unpack.
I start making sure these babies have vegetables. Y'all already making this nasty dry meat, and none of y'all have ever cooked meat that look good. For the record, and even your children have made faces like it was nasty. Your children got served that horrible Thanksgiving riggedy raggedy dinner, and they barely wanted to eat it, and you had to cut it off. You didn't really show them eating; they was picking at it, and you cut it off because you knew they did not like that, and they probably cried to go home to eat real food.
And yeah, well, let's do this. Yeah, skin frying. So much chicken waiting. Oh, here's the dinner for tonight. You get to see that. So yummy.
Ew,
Y'all see my stomach? Watch. She's right here.
that was nasty, Olivia. That looked nasty, which is why you hurried up and took it off of there. I'm glad you did, though. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. She's going crazy.
Okay, I thought that was AJ. I was gonna say, did he even have a bath? Do you give him maybe if you start giving him a bath at night, that'll certainly help to relax them and give him a bath after he gets done eating and then put him to bed. Yeah, she's ready to come out of that disgusting wall or womb that you have. Allegedly.
She's like, who did that? That's Mama.
Poor Stella. However, Stella raised
Hurts.
good.
She's so hard.
She had a terrible,
Oh my goodness. I'm kind of laying at an angle,
terrible,
but this is where she likes to
terrible,
be on this side.
terrible mother.
And his face is like that because of how he's sleeping. He slept on
That
his side of
food
his face or
was
something.
nasty, but
It's like, he got slapped across the face.
not as nasty as
No.
Jasmine food. I
It's 3
agree.
in the morning and she's up. And she does.
Okay, so we're gonna sit up here and watch your belly move. That is so okay. We're done. Like, no, we're so done. We're not gonna watch that. I'm sorry. Congratulations on the pregnancy. Congratulations for you about to give birth. I hope you really see that you need to leave Gerard alone because I hope you feel the wrath of talking about people's children. I hope everybody who owes child support, who lies on other people and saying that they owe child support when they know they don't, or people who owe child support not paying it, may the creator jab you with paying child support and making you feel the wrath for lying on people. And may if you are trying to put a baby on a man or you trying to put a baby on a woman that's not theirs, may the all of your ancestral line check you in the best way that they know how. Let's continue. Doc, get out of my head. I was just going to say give him a warm bath at night. Exactly. She would lose her mind if it turned out to be a boy instead. That would be so funny. You know what would be funny if she had twins, if she had a boy and a girl. Because my lord, Jazz is the worst uh leaving food overnight in the microwave and making her kids sick. You, she's done that, Moon. You seen that? We're gonna talk about that one day. I can't with her. Where was this energy for AJ? What's changed? I don't know. Passion, you tell us. Okay, y'all. Well, we're gonna call it a night. Y'all know I gotta go down there and work out. I don't want to cut into my time. I'm possibly maybe back live. We're gonna do some Nakia, so hopefully y'all will join me there. But please like and share and support the video. It's so important to the growth of my channel. I would really love for y'all to definitely continue to participate, whether you're gonna be in the boom boom room, or if you're gonna be in the parlor room, or if you're gonna be a part of um the um the outhouse gang. I would really appreciate that. Okay, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. That's so important. Please make sure you let everybody know about my channel. And again, if I would advise you trolls to stay from off of my channel, because you will be roasted. And I would advise you not to touch any hairs or parts of hers of my crystals or myself, or to do anything against us, because it will triple fold on you a gazillion times, a million billion times. It will unfold of you. May my wrath hit you in the header a million trillion times, and may everything that you touch turns to shiggity. And I mean that in a very negative way. If you come over here and try to harass us in any kind of way, now stay in your place over there on your platform. Thank you very much. Now, that was so gross. She's not supposed to do that. Okay, now let's continue on.
You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck, put me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say.